Hello, hello. My name is Edith. I am with Earth Crystals con Amor. And today I have a pick a card for you for the last week of August. What do you need to hear from your guides, angels, ancestors, and loved ones? I trust and know your intuition led you here for a reason. Allow yourself just to receive. I assure you the messages that are for you, they're going to connect with you right away. The messages that are not for you, they're simply going to go away. Don't overthink it. Trust your intuition. I have 3 options. I invite you to connect with number 1, number 2, or number 3, and just allow yourself to be guided. If you're called to choose more than one, you definitely can. Try to choose only one though. See what your specific message for the week is. Any specific guidance you're needing in your life right now, that is my intention, to bring you the guidance, the clarity, and the confirmation you're needing in your chapter in your life right now. I know the energies are heavy. We just experienced a new moon in Virgo. We're all going through like this transition of summer into fall and then the end of the year. There's a lot of changes that are going on. So I feel like a lot of us are feeling this urge of thoughts, feelings, emotions. So I'm just here to honor them. Thank you for the energy exchange. If you are interested in a private reading, you can definitely book through my website, earthcrystalsconamor.com. Also on a weekly basis, I host Crystal Lifestyles on Instagram, same username, earthcrystalsconamor.com. I also do healing sessions virtually via Zoom and in person. And if you're interested, you can also email me for more information about that, earthcrystalsconamor@gmail.com. Let's get started. Option number 1, it's going to be an angel light angel. Option number 2, it's going to be a clear quartz point. It's actually a Lemurian clear quartz point. And then last but not least, Carnelian. Trust your intuition. There's no right or wrong way of choosing. I'm going to shuffle the cards next. And I trust whichever message you're ready to receive in this chapter in your life right now, you will receive it. So I call upon your guides, angels, ancestors, and your higher self. I keep connecting with your higher self. Higher self means the future version of you. She could be in 5 years. She could be in 10 years. Regardless of when she is that she's coming through, he or she, is to bring you the guidance that you're needing. I feel like for many of you, you're also in a chapter in your life right now where you're really worried about something. Will it work out? Is it for my highest good? And your guides just keep saying you have to keep trusting yourself. Stop allowing others to live life for you. Stop allowing others to have a say on who you're meant to be in this lifetime. Right now, for many of you, a big change that's happening or has happened in your life, it's a change in locations, whether it's home, whether it's you needing to make a decision, where do you go next? But there is some type of shift that's definitely happening in your life. You might be overwhelmed about it. You might be thinking or overthinking, why hasn't it happened yet? But it's not the right timing. I feel like your guides are also saying sit with your thoughts, honor your thoughts, stop running from them. Stop asking other people to live for you. Stop asking other people to give you the confirmation. I need another one there here and another one in the first. Alrighty, and a purple one I hear. Alrighty. Oh, well, those came out. I feel like for many of you, also, you're in a chapter in your life right now where you're doubting what you're capable of. And your ancestors are saying, don't doubt. Look how far you've come. As I'm saying that, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ancestors card. Ancestors are our loved ones that have passed, that come from our lineage. We choose them. They choose us. So I'm trying to give up. You've been living for them. I know it's been hard, but I'm proud of you. I keep hearing. All right, that's option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. I'll leave the timestamps down below. Thank you for the energy exchange. Let's get started. All right, option number 1. What do you need to hear last week of August? This reading is timeless, so whenever you see it, guess what? It was the right time for you to see it. There's no right or wrong way of just choosing and following your intuition. Angel light, his little wings are broken, but he's still standing. He can still stand. He's still showing up for his journey. Angel light is a crystal of deep healing. It allows us to connect with the spirit realm. The spirit realm, you can define that as heaven, up above, whatever you believe in. But this is all about your angel saying you're not alone. For many of you guys that picked option number 1, you're going through some type of chapter right now in your life that you know it needs to end. In order for you to be in a better place in the future, you know it needs to end. But I'm going to be honest, we're fighting it. We're fighting it because we don't want it to end. We want to stay in places that keep us safe. Forgiveness is coming out backwards. This mother and daughter healing. You have a lot of thoughts, a lot of fears, a lot of wounds that you're still carrying. And you tend to blame yourself a lot for things that didn't work out. Your guides are saying right now, a big message you're needing to hear is live in the moment, in the present, not in the past, not in the future so much. Your higher self is also saying, why are you rushing? What's the rush? Who are you trying to beat in this race? What race? Who even started this race? It's time to make decisions for yourself. For many of you that you have a mother that is still alive and you're trying to build a relationship or trying to make the relationship stronger, you can't heal them. They have to want to heal themselves. They have to want to show up. A lot of the insecurities, fears that you still have on a deep level, it comes from that childhood. That 10, 11-year-old version, it keeps coming up in the reading and saying, Edith, tell them. Forgive themselves. They are not responsible for the people that took their power away. And that could even be your mother, your father, your parents, your siblings. It's time to call your power back. Stop allowing people to come back into your life. As soon as I turned that card around, your guide said, stop. It's the no card. Stop enabling people. Stop allowing people to have a say of who you're meant to be. We're healing. We're going within. I feel like at times you doubt your intuition. And your guides are saying, trust it. Believe in yourself. I'm going to pick up on the energy really quick of how I feel right now for you guys. Option number 1. And I'm just going to pour it. I'm just going to be honest. Yes, right now, what you're going through, it's hard. It feels like everything and everyone is against us. But if we're being honest, just the last 3 years of your life, let's not go too far out. You dreamed of being where you are today. You don't want to hear that though. Because what you want to hear is, no, but where am I going next? But why haven't I accomplished this? I thought I was going to do this. I thought I was going to do that. And your guides and angels have been helping you in this awakening. We go through many awakenings in our lifetime. But since the beginning of this year, man, you've been going through a deep one. So I feel you. But I'm here to tell you, you are where you need to be. You know those wounds deep down inside your womb that keeps holding you back? It's that mother and daughter healing. And even if it's not a mother from this lifetime, it could be very well from a past life. Look at the birds, the crows in the background. Crows represent that death period, but we're scared of death. But remember, when something ends, something begins. Let's stop holding on to people that don't serve us. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive psychic abilities are strong and present. Your intuition. Things in the past that you didn't think could happen. Guess what? They're happening for you. You doubt a lot what you're capable of. Blessing in disguise and Cupid. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on what you can accomplish in this lifetime. Stop allowing people to come back into your life just because they say they've changed. Have they changed? Are their actions speaking louder than their words? Then let's stop asking for their confirmation. Let's stop allowing them to take our power. For many of you, it's like this forgiveness is also happening from relationships. What relationships are we still holding on to? Option number 1, what do you need to hear at the moment? Many of you need to hear right now. You just got to feel the emotions. You just got to honor where you are. Live it and take it day by day. Last week of August, we're going into September. We're in Virgo season. Yes, our emotions are high. Yes, we're about to go into retrograde, but don't be scared of retrograde. If we were running away from something, okay, let's face it. Nobody is responsible for your actions but yourself. Choose wisely. Believe in yourself. You don't have to keep everything in your net. Direction, guidance, and move. Barnacles only grow on a docked ship. We can grow. We can evolve. We're scared of the next direction. But it's time. You don't find pearls on the seashore. You have to go deep to find them. And they all happen for a reason. When was the last time you really stopped, smiled, and enjoyed what you were going through? When? Have you asked yourself that? Many of you also with the Angelite crystal, it's letting you know. Call upon your angels, your guides. We all have spirit guides. Just because you can't hear them, because you can't feel them, because you can't see them, it doesn't mean they're not around. Stop asking them to give you signs that only you want specifically. That's not how our guides work. You might tell them like, oh, you need to show yourself at 5 p.m. And here comes 5 p.m. And they're like, no, you need to trust your intuition that the messages I'm giving you 2, 3, 5 times a day, it's from us. We're building your intuition. We're building that trust. You need to believe in us. Many of you really need to let these emotions out that you've been holding on to. This forgiveness of when are they going to say sorry to me? Whoever that is. You were the family healer. You are the family healer. Most likely you are the one that is speaking up on the trauma, those fears that in your lineage you've been holding on to for years. This be present came out backwards. Honor yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. All right, option number 1. I'm going to end your reading with an affirmation card. Thank you for the energy exchange. Again, if you're interested in something more private, you can definitely book through my website at earthcrystalsconamor.com. Your card says, reconsider your commitments. Yes, no, yes, no. Have you piled up so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. I love this. Many of you might be seeing horses. You're going to start seeing horses. As soon as I read the freedom card, horses kept playing in the background for me. I kept hearing them going fast, fast, fast. Don't be scared to trust yourself. Your guides are also saying, don't be scared to fall. Every time we fall, we have to get back up. And even though, again, you might not want to hear that, you have to hear that. Because there is no giving up. There is no, I'm going to give them my energy and they're going to live for me. No, not no more. You are capable of much more. Trust yourself. Honor yourself. Option number 1. Thank you for the energy exchange. Until next time, blessings. All right, my option number 2. What guidance, clarity, or confirmation are you needing? This reading is timeless. Whenever you see this, I trust and know your intuition is leading you here. So let's see. Option number 2, my clear quartz, my Lemurian clear quartz. What do you need to hear at this moment in your life? I feel like one of the big things your guides keep saying is, wait a minute. Why do you keep going back to things that don't serve you? You agreed in this lifetime that you were going to do things different. Why are we going back to the same cycles? Why are we allowing other people to live for us, to make the decisions for us? You're worthy of much more. Stop playing yourself so small. Be proud of how far you've come. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved. Your guides are also here to remind you, man, you worked so hard, but then you tend to question yourself. You tend to seek, at times still, I'm releasing a lot for you guys, the validation of others. Don't stop. Fresh air. Law of attraction. God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. Little indulgence and balance is healthy. For many of you, you have a very hard time with receiving. Right now, this is a chapter in your life where your guides are here to say, hey, let's wake up. Let's stop making excuses. Let's stop allowing others to live for us. Lemurian is a crystal that connects us to our past lives, our Akashic records, That's like an encyclopedia. Look at it of a book of our history. Many of you might be intrigued with that. Many of you have been healing some deep healing from a past life. And at times things are not going to make sense because we're going to want to identify them. But guess what? They're unidentifiable. You're in a period in your life right now where you have to stay moving forward and focused in the future. Not stuck in the past. Not waiting for others to dictate your happiness. Your guides are also saying you're scared of the unknown. How can you live life like that? You can't. When was the last time you really did something to celebrate yourself? A long time. Many of you, I feel like right now you're also in a chapter in your life where you're trying to find more of a direction. You're questioning your purpose in this lifetime. Remember, a purpose is not defined by a career. Times when we're still seeking to have a life purpose with a career, it's because we're seeking the validation of others. Are we enough? Am I doing enough? And if you are in this journey right now where you're just wanting a transition in your life, own that. Take a risk. Ooh. Right now, one of the biggest messages you need to hear, if you believe it, you can achieve it. Don't stop. And the law of attraction is what you believe you become. In past lives, my guides are connecting me to different past lives. So let me channel that a little bit. For many of you in past lives, you were so focused on your community, on others, that you forgot to have a life, a journey, goals, a vision. Now you're doing some deeper healing. And in this lifetime, you're really having to show up for yourself. And that's hard because it's easier for you to show up for others. Look at you taking the lead in this boat. Boats represent change, growth. But there's people in there. But you're there. There's nothing wrong with taking the lead. Shout out from heaven. I know it's very hard right now to laugh, to enjoy the moment, but we have to. Many of you, I also feel like there's a change in locations, your living situation. So don't hold on to something you've outgrown. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, to push yourself. I feel like for many of you, career is a big, big highlight right now. So the best thing that I can say is, hey, you're not going crazy. You deserve more. You're worthy of more. But stay focused. Honor yourself and really ask yourself, is this what I want? For many of you, I feel like you keep going back to things from your past that honestly, they just don't serve you anymore. And your guides are being loud and clear. Stop repeating the same patterns. I keep seeing the angel number 1133. Those are master numbers. And those master numbers come up into our life when they're saying, hey, you need to awaken. Stop making excuses. And I know I'm just the messenger. Sometimes that's hard when we're going through so many changes. But I assure you that whichever changes you're going through in your life right now, you need to break those cycles. And I know it's easier said than done when somebody says, take a leap of faith. Go, keep going. Change, let go of this. But you're capable of it. If anyone is capable, you're capable of it. I know we're waiting for somebody to tell us we're going to be okay. But you got to tell yourself right now, you're going to be okay. We're manifesting a partner. Okay. He's going to come. He or she's going to come when it's the right time. And I know you might not want to hear when it's the right time because we wanted the right time to be now. But you're so overwhelmed. You're in your thoughts. Many of you might be dealing with anxiety. Take some time off. Even if you can't from your 9 to 5, as soon as you get off, turn off the phone. Walk outside. Detach. Stay focused on what you want, on where you want to go next. And maybe if you're just in a chapter in your life where you're like, you know what, I don't know where I want to go next. Okay? Well, let's start asking the universe, our guides, our angels to really guide us. Quartz is known, clear quartz is known as the master healer. You are going through some deep healing, especially with this butterflies when I connect with them. Be kind with yourself. Yes, you're not perfect. I feel like also your guides are saying stop comparing your journey to others. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, your life. Because you don't know what happens behind doors. Remember, people and us, we only publicize, we only talk about most of the times what we want to. The crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter. Choose yourself. Bottom of the deck, time out. We're just saying that. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Seahorses, they represent that energy of self-love, developing your own thoughts, your emotions. Many of you are also needing to hear. Remember, we can't heal others. We can only heal ourselves. I'm going to end option number 2 with an affirmation card. Wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe. And fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated. If what we want doesn't materialize right away, have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. Literally, we were just saying that. It's all happening for you. If you want it, you can achieve it. Stop doubting yourself so much. Stop questioning yourself so much. Many of you are also in a chapter in your life right now where you just need to hear, you know what? He, she, that era, whatever happened, it just wasn't meant to be. Because you're questioning, why didn't that work out? Why didn't I receive what I needed? And your guides are saying, it just wasn't for you. Be kind with yourself and allow yourself to start over. Allow yourself to trust your intuition. Option number 2, thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings. All right, last but not least, my Carnelian lovers. What do you need to hear? I feel like your guides are speaking so loud, so fast. Carnelian is the sign of creativity, passion, manifesting, womb healing, believing in yourself. If you're also trying to attract a partner, that's a powerful crystal that help you attract a partner with passionate energy. But let's see. Option number 3. I feel like for many of you already, as I'm connecting, I'm going to leave these 2 at the end because I want to answer a question for you. You're questioning something in your life right now. But for option number 3, right away, I'm hearing, hey, you need to be kind with yourself. Hey, you need to stop overwhelming yourself with what if this doesn't work out? It's like you're wanting to give up in an aspect, something in your life. No, keep going. You might be seeing angel number 222, or you're going to start hearing it, seeing it. Pay attention to your thoughts. Angel of support, and then the ancestors card. The universe has heard your silent call for help. You're not alone. Financially, I feel like for many of you, this is a period of I need to hustle. And you do. Your inner child is coming out to play, to build new memories. Horses, they represent freedom. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of the unknown. Don't be scared to trust yourself. Option number 3, you're also being reminded right now. Everything that's happening, it's happening for your highest self. Keep yourself grounded. This is Virgo season. Right? It's an earth sign. It reminds us to go outside to recharge. Whenever you see this video, stop waiting for somebody to come and save you. Let your worries drift away. Your guides are saying, yeah, I know. This is a hard period. But only you know where you need to go. And even if right now we're still trying to discover it, guess who's going to figure it out? You. Are other people going to come around and try to help us? Yes. But also a lot of people, their expiration date has expired. 2022 has been a deep year for you. Of expirations. Of people just ending their cycles with you. You putting an end to something. Keep using your voice. Right now, what you need to hear, I know, it's like I keep seeing the tower moment, the tower card from tarot jump out. I don't really read tarot, but there's some cards that just have stuck with me. And the tarot card, as far as I know, it's like when things are falling out of place, but in a good way. So it comes to our attention. And the tower card always reminds me a lot of Mercury retrograde. So is this Mercury retrograde going to be a bit heavy for you? Most likely. Mercury retrograde represents communication, relationships, honoring things that most likely for a while we couldn't honor. We weren't ready, but we are ready now. You have big plans. You have big goals. Many of you have a relationship with the community. You're a leader. You're a healer. We heal in many different ways with our voice, with our actions. Keep stepping into that role and evolving. I keep hearing Reiki, Reiki, Reiki. Maybe you want to be Reiki certified. Maybe you are Reiki certified and you forget about that. You have the ability to heal yourself. Stop asking others to come and save you. I just keep hearing that. Or breaking the cycles. For many of you that ended a relationship or about to end a relationship, actions speak louder than words. And if he or she is not ready, he or she is just not ready. You can't help them. And you might question, what can I do? Nothing. You got to just keep going. And what's meant for you will always be for you. Don't chase. Because when we chase people and we attract people back into our life out of that desperateness, that relationship is going to manifest into that. Maybe not now, but it will. And this lifetime, you came to break cycles. Especially with the womb healing, I'm connecting with that deeper. The lineage, the women in your family from past lives, many of them passed without ever having the ability to use their voice, to claim their body, to claim their body back, ask for their power back. Use your voice. You're clearing their karma, their thoughts, their fears. You're not alone. If you don't have an altar, set up an altar. Give them their offering, your ancestors, an incense, a cup of water, un pan. Somebody out there loves sweet bread because I keep tasting it. I want you to think of a question. It's yes or no, not maybe, what if. Don't leave open-ended questions. Think of one question. Don't keep changing it. If you still need more time, pause the video. But for many of you, it's a no. Yeah, not the right time. Focus on yourself. The answer is no. Focus on yourself. Stop asking others to come. If you're questioning about somebody, no. No and no and no, your guides are saying. Why? Because they're not ready. Why? Because that's not the right time. Within the next few months, I feel like for many of you, if you're waiting for somebody, you're going to hear from them. And look, can't make this up. At the bottom of the deck, no. Within the next few months, know and trust. Trust that right now, what's happening with this tower moment, with these endings, they need to happen. And the version of you that you're right now is going to be proud of how far you've come in the future. Maybe you don't see it right now because we're just stuck on, I'm lost, I'm broken. So we have to be, unfortunately, as hard as this is to say, you have to be lost and broken to find yourself. I'm going to end your reading with an affirmation card. Please remember, if you're interested in booking a private reading, you can do it through my website at earthcrystalsconamor.com. Thank you for the energy exchange. Let's see, option number 3. Be a natural beauty. The birds. Your entire body is precious. So choose personal care products that reflect your conscious and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxins and say yes to the healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great, and you're worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. Self-love is the best love. Honor yourself. Take care more of yourself. What we intake physically, mentally, it plays a role in our life. Sometimes it takes a toll on our body. If right now you're feeling overwhelmed, we need to make some changes. Trust yourself. Thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings.